Hey Sag, I hope y'all are doing well. Welcome to Scorpio Soul Time. I'm Ronique. Welcome to this tarot reading for the Lionsgate portal, which occurs on August 8th or 8/8, 2023. This is a really good time for you to tap into, the High Priestess just fell out, Sag, so we'll keep her over there. A really good time for you to focus on where it is that you need more courage, where is it that you need to get some downloads from the spirit realm. This is a really good time for you to focus on where it is that maybe beginnings and endings need to occur, okay? Before we get into it, Sagittarius, thank you so much for your likes and your subscribes. Thank you so much for hitting that bell, hitting all notifications so you know when I upload new content. Sagittarius, thank you so much to my new subscribers and my returning ones. Thank you to all of you for your great comments. I appreciate each and every one of you. I make sure and reply back to everyone. All right, Sag, check the description box below. They'll highlight those other videos that are important for the month of August. Whenever you find this video is when it's right for you, okay? All right, Sag, you start off with the Fool energy. Major Arcana card in the upright. Then you have the Ten of Swords in the upright. Five of Swords in the reverse. And the Ace of Swords in the reverse. So lots of sword energy here, Sagittarius. So some type of mental communications could be coming in around this Lionsgate portal. Let's go ahead and pull a Sacred Wealth Code Oracle card. If you ever want to know what cards I use during my readings, I do put the link to the Amazon store, to my Amazon shop on the bottom of the description box. Okay, you have the Connector, which is Venus energy, Sagittarius. And let's be honest, you all are that sign of communication. You, Gemini, Aquarius, Leo, like to have a good time, like to have people around you. I feel like this Venus energy is really potent now that Venus is actually retrograde in Leo, which I think is interesting that we have that lion there. But there is this sense of we are all one, and you're really trying to bring people together. And I think that this is a beautiful energy, especially with this High Priestess, because this High Priestess in reverse could be signaling, Sag, that you're not tapping into your spiritual side, maybe not paying attention to intuitive insight that you've been getting, that gut feeling that you've been ignoring. Really keep that in mind throughout August, but it could be into the upcoming months. This could even be into 2024. There is this sense of where is it that you've been trying to either connect with people, bring friends or family together, but maybe hasn't been able to because of this gut feeling that you've had. But really keep that in mind, okay? Let's go ahead and pull a overarching theme card, see where Spirit really wants you to focus your Lionsgate portal time, and you get the Empress. So the Empress is that is a major arcana card and really wants you to focus on that Venus energy. I think it's very fitting that we got the Connector, which also says Venus, and then you have that Empress, which is also Venus. So there really is the taking care of yourself, nurturing side to the Empress card, but there's also that, is there something you want to get started, Sagittarius? Is there some, if you're trying to have a family, if you're trying to grow more wealth, if you're trying to have more friends, if you're trying to nurture yourself, these are all the energies of Venus and the Empress. And so between the Empress and the High Priestess, really pay attention to where it is that you haven't been listening to your own gut, Sag. And I feel like many of you all are going to come to some major awakening during this time. That Fool card is saying it's time to start anew, but the Ten of Swords is saying it's time to end the old, okay? So this is a full circle moment here, Sagittarius. So really be prepared for during this Lionsgate portal month. I definitely feel like some of you are going to realize you have started on a new journey, while others of you are going to be like, you know what? I'm done with that. Like, I can no longer go through this mental back and forth. And I feel like many of you all are having this realization around either some people around you. I definitely feel like there's some friends who maybe you haven't been seeing eye to eye. Maybe some of you have been really feuding and you're the person in the middle. That's what I kind of hear. I feel like you're kind of like the person who's in the middle ground and you can see both sides, and two friends over here feel one way and two friends over here feel that way. To me, you get some kind of mental clarity and you're like, you know what, guys, it's time to squash this. It's time to move on. We are no longer this is like been going on for the last few years. Let's move on from it. Let's start anew. And I definitely feel like you being the connector, Sag, along with this High Priestess and the Empress card, you are coming into some space right now that you are able to be listened to, which is really beautiful, right? You're the one that's going to bring the two sides together, and they're both going to be like, you know what, she's right, or he's right. You know what, like, this is no longer worth us arguing through. And I definitely think, since you all got so much Venus energy here, don't be surprised if this kind of plays out throughout Venus retrograde. And then once Venus moves direct later on in, I believe it's October, really pay attention, because I think this whole thing is going to shift and you all will all be friends again, and everyone will be at least figuring out if they want to still be friends, but it feels like you would have moved on from this situation. So that's really good to see. All right, Sagittarius, take a look at your sun, moon, and rising signs, and I'll talk to you later.